Hello, good people of YouTube. Mountbatten here. And today, the day of recording, Wargaming has launched their April Fool's Day event, which is raising some eyebrows and generating some interesting reactions from the player base for a very good reason. So, normally Wargaming has an April Fool's Day mode that is typically launched the weekend of April Fool's, but I guess that's not happening this year, or maybe they're waiting for the upcoming patch to drop. I don't remember reading anything about it in the patch notes, so I guess we'll see. But anyway, this year it is an armory event, and you're not going to believe what it is. It is a sequential bundle set. So if you have somehow never came across one of these, then you have simply never opened up the armory, because Wargaming loves to do these sequential bundle sets. The way it works is that you have to buy the first bundle in the sequence before moving on to the next bundle in the sequence. However, of course, you know what's at the end of the sequence, and you also know how much everything costs off the bat. So you're going in knowing basically what you're going to spend, and you should have a pretty good idea of what you could get out of the event, because typically these events, of course, do include a number of containers. And the April Fool's Day event this year in the Armory is no different from any other sequential bundle that Wargaming has put in the Armory before. So what's raising eyebrows? Well, that would be the new April Fool's Day container, which is a bit of a mix, not a bit of a, it is a mix between two previous events. You see, we usually have the colorful regatta pop up at some point during the year, where Wargaming introduces Techline ships as new color premium ships, which is pretty innocent in and of itself. If there is, of course, a Techline ship that you love and you can buy a premium ship version of it with an improved economy, of course, by all means, that is a pretty good move, especially if you are, proficient in that premium ship. In that Techline ship, because, of course, in the premium ship version, that is exactly the same, but with an improved economy, that can, of course, be a boon to your existence in World Warships. But they also threw in the star ships, which are the same thing as the color ships, Techline ships that are premium, but with a neat little space-based camo. So, for example, the ships up for grabs this year in the April Fool's Day containers are the Zal color, the Kleber color, and the Rune color, along with the North Carolina color, the Star Kitakazi, and the Star Edinburgh. Which, again, if you are good in North Carolina or in the Kitakazi, picking up premium versions of those ships, of course, make perfect sense because of what I said 20 seconds ago, right? You can use them to make great deals of profit when it comes to your credit income. So, naturally, of course, if you are one of those players who like to acquire one of these ships, you're going to be looking at these containers. But then you might notice something. The drop rate for these ships is a staggering 0.01%. Which is not that high. Which, of course, led myself and many others to see, well, what's the guaranteed drop rate, right? What's the pity drop? Well, this is where I believe Wargaming is pulling our chain a little bit. So, if you check out the guaranteed drop, it is 10,000! 10,000! You have to open 9,999 of these April Fool's Day containers before you're guaranteed to get one of those ships. Now, I'm not good at math, but there's 21 bundles in this sequential bundle set. I don't think, unless they're really stacking them in pretty tight in the later bundles, you're going to get to 10,000 from this event. So yeah, there's that. Now, while it's true, you have a chance, it's a pretty slim chance. Now, what's also in these containers is 10,000 doubloons. Another nice little deposit of, of cashola. It too has a 0.01% drop rate. So, yeah. Now, the rest of the contents of the container gets a little bit better. You have a 4% chance to get some of the super rare red economic bonuses, an 8% chance to get 2 of the blue economic bonuses, and then a 12.5% chance to get 9 of the common economic bonuses. So, Yeah. Now, of course, naturally, when these numbers were shown, people kind of lost their minds in a couple of places around the Warship sphere. But these containers in the sequential bundle are actually completely free. You do not have to pay for a single one of these containers anywhere in this bundle. Now, of course, you have to pay for the previous level and the next level, right? But the containers themselves are free. So, really, these are just bonuses that you're getting as you're paying your way through this sequential bundle. Now, do you want to pay your way through this sequential bundle? Well, actually, you may want to. Because at the end of the bundle is a Tier 10 special ship container, meaning that once you acquire this container, you are guaranteed to get a Tier 10 premium ship. Now, you don't get to choose what Tier 10 you want, but there are some good ones in here. There's the Salem, the Tromp, the Sherman, the Immelman, the Yoshino, the U4501, the Bazan, the Brisbane, the Hayete, the Napoli, the Malta, the Marceau, the Cabros, the Masfa, and the Grosser Kurfürst. Now, most of these ships are pretty solid in my humble opinion. The ones that are probably a little lackluster would be the Bazan, and, well, to most players, the 4501, simply because most players aren't submarine players. But those two are probably the ones that would be the most disappointing. I mean, again, with the CVs, if you aren't a CV player, right, it would be a little disappointing. But I mean, like the Immelman and the Malta, those are two of the better premium CVs in the game, in my opinion, from what I've heard around. The rest of the ships are pretty solid. So, yeah. However, again, a number of these ships can be acquired for free for coal or other resources, right? But you can still get one guaranteed by getting that 21st container. And also, if you look at the prices, you can get up to the 12th slot for under $20. For 4,144 doubloons, you can get to the 12th slot, over halfway, in fact. And along the way, you'll get Commander XP, you'll get 15,000 coal, you'll get 3 of the rare bonus containers for the blue economic bonuses, 2.5 million credits, 5 of the more signal containers, and then 2 days of premium time, on top of whatever you get in the April Fool Day containers along the way, of which you will get, let's see, yeah, if you go up to the 12th bundle, which by buying the 11th, you'll get to the 12th, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the April Fool Days containers, which you'll probably get some blue and some gray economic bonuses in addition to whatever you get along the way. And all that for under $20. If you got a spare $20 laying around, and you don't care about the Blucher coming up in the next update, not the worst place to spend your money. But if you keep going, you will get some of the Pinata camos that are, well, worthless. 150,000 free XP. You'll get the Infernal camo for, what's this for? Any tier 10 ship. You get the new Boris the Pipe unique commander. You get the Revel of Color destruction effect. And then finally, you get the special ship container. Now, up until that point, the price isn't too bad. 12,740 doubloons will get you up to the 20th bundle, which is the Revel of Color destruction effect. Now, the 21st one is the special ship container, which costs a whopping 26,999 doubloons. On top of the doubloons you have to cough up to get to this point, you will have spent 39,739 doubloons on this one event, which is not a small amount of dubs. However, for what you get, it's actually not a terrible price. If you're wondering, 39,739 doubloons comes out to be just around $159, so just shy of $160. Now, premium tier 10 ships, if you buy them outright, will run you about $130. So basically, for another $30, you're getting all of the goodies that we've talked about in this event. So the free XP, the premium time, the camo, the commander XP, the economic bonuses and such, the coal, and of course anything that you get in the April Fool's Day containers, which you should pretty much just be expecting gray and blue economic bonuses from those containers. Of course, if you somehow get a premium ship or the 10,000 doubloons, then obviously you've come out way on top on this event, but it's a 0.1% chance. I wouldn't realistically be going into this event expecting to get that out of any of those containers. So I'm just talking about the bonuses that you can get in the blue bonus container, the premium time, the coal, the signals, and all that jazz. What you are paying for is actually not a terrible deal if you're just looking at the value of it, right? But if you're looking at the fact that, well, you do get a premium container, but you can't pick what ship you'll get out of that premium container. And it could very well be your coal ship, a ship you can get for free by just playing the game and earning your coal, right? And then eventually picking up one of those ships. So, with all that being said, mathematically, yes, it's actually worth it. But, using a little bit of sense, I'd say, not really worth it in my opinion. If you've got, again, like a spare 20 bucks laying around, you can get up to the halfway point, get some nice stuff along the way, some goodies, maybe get lucky in the April Fool's Day event, pick up some of those red economic bonuses or some of the blue economic bonuses along the way. Not the worst idea there, but I wouldn't really go full tilt into this event, especially considering that, again, here in a few days, the Blucher dockyard will be commencing, and those are usually well worth dumping your money into rather than an event like this. So, if anything, I'd pick up the 2 days of premium for, 149 doubloons. Premium time is one of the best things you can buy in game, and getting 2 days of it here for 149 doubloons, that's alright in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, wouldn't really worry about missing out on this event. It's not worth it, in my humble opinion. But that is my 2 cents on the April Fool's Day event in the Armory, fellas. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you partaking in this event? Are you passing on it? Why or why not? Share your thoughts with us down below. Hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday and wonderful rest of your weekend. And hope to catch you guys in the next one.